Hey guys, CRT here today. In today's video I wanted to talk about my recent holiday to the Isle of Wight. I was originally planning on doing like a game hunting style video where I record the shops and narrate it, but to be honest I just wanted to go on holiday. But I still want to talk about the shops because I feel like people need to know that these shops exist, and actually the Isle of Wight is a pretty good place to go game hunting. So the first shop that I want to talk about is called Arcade Games, and this is located in the old village of Shanklin. All the addresses and all the shops I'll put in the description at the bottom. I'll add a photo here so you can see it. This shop is well established. It's run by one guy. He's an independent. It's got a lot in there. It's very busy. You do need to hunt. The shop is quite unorganised, but if you're prepared to hunt, then you are going to find some good titles in there. So this is what I picked up in that shop. So Infinite in Undiscovery. I heard about this. I know it's an RPG. It's by Square. Other than that, I haven't played it, but I am looking forward to trying it. Next is Rogue Warrior. I've never heard of it, never seen it, but what caught my eye was that a Bethesda title. It looks like some sort of shooting title. It was cheap. Well, I've got nothing to lose by having a go. Next was Reign of Fire on the original Xbox. I really quite like the film. Christian Bale, Matthew Mahogany. I think this is pretty good. Again, all these titles are really super cheap, not more than £4 or £5 a pop. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This is a third-person action-adventure style game. This is the first one. There is two for the original Xbox. Never played this, but since Buffy's having a bit of a revival at the moment, I thought why not? It's in good condition, complete. Again, relatively cheap. The next one is Hitman Contracts. This is the last of the titles that I needed on the Xbox. There are two others. Again, third person shooting stealth game. Next one, State of Emergency. It's by Rockstar. Again, never played this, but it was cheap, so I thought I'd give it a go. Next one's Blade 2. I really like the Blade films. Obviously the first one's the best. The second one's pretty cool. Never played the game, so I'm looking forward to giving this one a go. Mercenaries. It's just a fun third person shooting game. They did do a sequel. Yeah, didn't have that in my collection, so I picked that one up. Terminator 3. Again, never played this, so I thought I'd give it a go. And then last from that shop was Mech Assault 2. Really like the idea of the Mech Assault games, but I've never actually played one. Again, all these titles were very cheap, and he has hundreds of Xbox games, hundreds of 360 games. It's really worth a shout if you can be bothered to cycle through. The next one is I went to CEX on the island. I don't think I need to tell you how to find them or where they are. First one was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the original Xbox. There are three for the original Xbox. This is the cheapest one. I think it's cost me £20. Really good nick. Discs are in great condition. Manual is very good. Next one is Blue Dragon, another RPG. This is 3 discs for the Xbox. This is by the same creator as the Dragon Ball Z. Kind of tell from that guy on the front. Meant to be a really cool game. I'm looking forward to playing that one. Next one is The Suffering. It's a sort of a survival horror type game. They did 2. Looking forward to trying that one. And lastly from CX was Robocop for the original Xbox. This was quite expensive at 30 quid, but I'm looking forward to trying this one. I've recently been playing the newer version on the PS5. You can see that it looks kind of similar, so I am interested to see whether this is just as good as the original. This is more expensive, ironically. The remake is like £25 these days. Okay, the next shop that I went to was in Ryde, called Outland. This is right at the top of the hill of the high street. I would recommend having a look at that place. They sell Warhammer as well, so if you're into tabletop, this is another good shop to go to. First title I picked up was God of War Ascension. I've recently just finished playing God of War 8 2018. Really enjoyed it, and I've never played this, and it was cheap, £12, so I thought I'd give it a go. Next one was Front Mission Evolved. Again, I've not played this one, but that caught my eye by Square. I really enjoyed playing the first one, which was on, or sorry, the third one, which was on the PS1. So hopefully this is more of the same. And then Knights of the Temple for the original Xbox. Never heard of it. Looks pretty cool, sort of like third person style type game. Hopefully that'll be good. And then lastly was Super Monkey Ball Deluxe. I like the Monkey Ball games. I didn't know they did one for the original Xbox. Looks like there's some mini games in there as well, which would be pretty cool. The last shop that I went into, I wasn't planning on going into it, but in Sandown there's a shop called Curiosity, and it sells a mix of toys, collectibles, music, books. Really quite an old shop. No website, no social media, limited opening times, but my wife saw some figurines in the front window, so we went back and had a look, and to my surprise they had some games to buy inside as well. The first one was Trials of Cold Steel. Now this is the American copy, but luckily PS3 is region free. This was 10 quid. I believe the PAL version is like £30. I've never played any of the Trials games, so I'm looking forward to giving that one. And then they had a NES game that I didn't have, which was Shadowgate. Again, this was like super cheap, £4, £5, and it's in really good nick. And they had loads of other games there. This just happens to be the ones that I picked up. And then lastly, just as I was leaving, they had a little cabinet on the right that had a load of random consoles in there. Right at the top, they had that. Now, I used to work for Game Station years ago, and I haven't seen a sealed Xbox 360 controller for years. I got it for a great price. It was 60 quid. You can see the batteries are still in there and not corroded. I'm not sure whether I'm going to open that and take them out, because I really don't want that. You can see that it was a bundle copy, so I think this might have been sold with the 360 remote or the headset once upon a time. But such good